All right, guys. So I am here at Lovable.dev. This is an AI tool used for software development, of course, right? So as you can see, Lovable is your superhuman full stack engineer. Let's see what we can come up with using Lovable. One thing I usually tell people is that the AI tools are great, but then your ability to write good instructions, good prompts, and of course understand in depth what you're trying to build is very important. As a matter of fact, if you encounter errors or bugs, you should be able to fix it, which is why you need to at least know how to code. Yeah, but I mean, this is very promising. I've tried it out. I've built a couple of applications using similar tools. Let's see what we can build with this. So I'm going to write a prompt to give me something really simple, maybe like a form, and I want the records on that form to be submitted to Supabase because it has a direct integration to Supabase. So right here I have Supabase opened up as well. I already logged in, so this is my dashboard, right? I am going to create a new project. So let's create a new project within this organization. We'll call this project Lovable Test, right? And let's give this one of these passwords here. So yep, I have, or I can generate another password. Let's do that. Right, so let's copy and let's create that project. All right, so our project is currently being set up. Another thing I'm going to do is to copy the public key that I have here because I want to use this public key for integrating with Supabase right here on Lovable. So I'm going to say give me a form for my cohort program application. I want to accept full name, career path. Maybe we can actually accept like a picture, but I don't think we need that for now. So let's just say years of experience. And so this part, this should be a drop down. This should be a drop down. Input, or should I just say select input field with various options in it. Okay, and in the end, I want this record to be saved on Supabase. So here is the Supabase public key. Okay, so I'm just going to paste this in here. By the way, this is your public key. Ensure you are only pasting your public key in here. I'll be deleting this project after this example. We have some configuration here. Okay, so yeah, you can just run this. It's good if you are signed up already, right? So that you can simply have this project pushed to GitHub as well as publish it if you want to. So yeah, Lovable is doing its thing. It's actually better to go through the integration right here. So you can simply click on the Supabase option here, and I already have this connected, I believe. So this is Solomon Marvel 97 organization. So I can click on this and select bootcamp form, which is Lovable test, which is what we just created now. So I can click on connect, and this will connect to Supabase. Okay, because when you're using other tools, you most likely paste the public key, but you can see it's telling you that it's better to go with the Lovable's native integration. So yeah, let's just work with that. So the code is being generated here. You can click on this to see the generated code right here. We have the UI section as well. This is going to display the UI after it's been created. Okay, so we have some questions here. Let's see. Your app is now connected to Supabase. Okay, I'd say let's have the form. All right, so first it's creating the table and it's going to ask you to apply the changes. So I would simply click on apply changes. The table migration has been applied. Okay, so it's building up the application form component right now. So we can click on this to see the generated code. By the way, that uses Tailwind under the hood. So you can see we have a Tailwind styling here. All right, so we have our form, cohort application form. And just like we mentioned, we also want that drop down, right? So you see we have that drop down here. We can test this to see if it actually saved the record to our DB. So when I click on submit, it's asking me to first input these values here. So I'll just say me at solomonmarvel.com. All right, years of experience. Let's put 15 here. Let's select an option from here. So I would simply say social media. Let's submit the record, and you see application submitted. That is what we have in the toast notification there. So let's come down to our database, and let's simply look at the table. All right, so when I click on table editor, and you can see this is the record we just entered on the Lovable UI here. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is to push this to GitHub. I can click on my GitHub account here. When I click on this link that has been generated, I can see we have the cohort connector repo. This is a private repo. You can see we have the code pushed into GitHub. It gives us a very beautiful README here, right, with description on the stack. So you see we're using ShadCN UI, React, TypeScript, Vite, and Tailwind CSS. So it uses Vite for bundling. Let's come down here to deploy. So we can publish this, we can make it public or private. Let's deploy this. So I selected public right there, and the deployment is really fast actually. So yeah, your site has been published. So I can click on this to see my application. This is our interface, right? This is functional, right? We can simply just point this to a domain name using Cloudflare or something. Let's select that email there, 15, friends or colleague, submit, and we have application submitted. So I can check my database here again, and I would see that record popped up here. So this is a full stack application with the code base, in my GitHub account, and of course the application is deployed as well. So it's functional, and we can start using this. Okay. One thing you must understand is that prompting is very important. Knowing how to prompt very well is really important as a software developer. I think it's something we all should learn. Developers with this skill definitely outperform developers who are yet to adopt prompt engineering as a practice. If you're interested in learning prompt engineering, you can indicate by probably dropping a message in the Discord or Telegram community, right? You can basically send a message to the moderators, and they would sign you up in the next prompt engineering masterclass that I would be hosting. Thank you.